Hey guys, what's up? It's the Anarchist, and some of you may or may not know I am actually a really big gamer, and specifically a really big Battlefield gamer. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Battlefield, first-person shooter, fully destructive environments, bullet drop, vehicles, it's awesome. And I'm a huge fan, and I always follow whenever they do the big reveals. Well, now, fairly recently, they have revealed that they are going to be doing a really big reveal of the game with Trevor Noah unfortunately hosting. Not a huge fan of that decision, but whatever. And they've done all sorts of tidbits, everything else, and said, hey, make your predictions and settings and blah, blah, blah. Well, I figured what I would do is actually make a video real quick of my predictions because in just a few days we're going to know whether I'm right or not. So here's my predictions. All right, prediction one. What they've been saying is that there's going to be a huge amount of varying game modes and maps, and they've been really playing that up a lot. Now, my personal theory is the reason for that is because it's going to be set in not just one time period, but in fact many time periods with varying weapons for each time period. So you might have a core set of 5 to 10 maps, but you're going to play through it with a game mode and weapons for World War I, World War II, Vietnam, modern weaponry, futuristic weaponry. And every time that's going to change things up pretty significantly. Heck, maybe you even advance through time periods. But my biggest prediction is going to be a bunch of different time periods, a bunch of different things, and it's going to really vary things a lot. All right, prediction number 2 is going to be that because of the V that they're using, the Roman numeral for 5, that they're using for this, calling it Battlefield 5 or Battlefield V. My biggest prediction there is going to be that that stands for Valor. And it's going to be stories, because they said they're introducing the war stories again, right? It's going to be the stories of people who have probably earned medals of honor over the course of the history of the American military. And you're going to play in single player through all of those time periods, and it's going to be pretty cool. But that's how they're going to tie in with the single player and the multiplayer progression, that varying time frame. And prediction 3, and really my last prediction that really means anything, is going to be that you are going to have still the microtransactions, but it's going to be exclusively cosmetic, and that you're going to be able to choose and mix and match pieces of uniform for your character, for your avatar that you play as, from the various timelines that you play through, and through the various countries that you interact with. Number, I guess, kind of, my last one here, what was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, number 4, is really that it's going to be freaking awesome. I mean, that's not really a prediction. That's kind of a guarantee. Let's be honest. It's Battlefield. But still, it's the direction I'm going. All right, I know I said that was my last prediction, but I thought about it. It's Battlefield V, right? Battlefield 5. So, it being Battlefield 5, I feel like there should be 5 predictions, right? Well, my 5th prediction is going to be that it is going to be a persistent world. You're not going to have a set maps that reset completely. You're going to have certain significant events that you can trigger during the games that are persistent going forward, that change the way that next map actually physically plays. So what I mean is, if you've ever played Operations in Battlefield 1, right? In Operations, you would go from one map to another, but you couldn't really go back to the previous map, right? I think that they're going to change this. What they're going to do is that you are going to do things in map 1, and map 1 is going to flow directly into map 2. It's going to just keep getting bigger. And any massive destruction that you do, and I'm sure they're going to bring back Levolution from Battlefield 4, and you're going to wind up, and was that in Battlefield 3? It might have been in Battlefield 3. I don't really remember. They all kind of run together for me in that respect, but you're going to be able to trigger some pretty significant things that are going to entirely alter the next map before you even get there. And that's going to be pretty awesome. So there it is. There are my 5 kind of sort of predictions for Battlefield V. In about a week, we're going to find out how accurate I was. And if I was spot on, dude, you better believe I'm going to brag about that. Anyway, this is the Inked Anarchist signing off. Stay free. Oh, look at me. Just look. Windswept. Beautiful. Dangerous. Yeah. Digging this.